Welcome back to the show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
And I'm Lunchbox.
And on this episode, I've got one he's super excited for. This is from Lexington Brewing. This is the Kentucky Bourbon Barrel Ale. It's 8.2.
You put your beer in a barrel that had bourbon in it, and I'm going to want to drink that too.
Yeah. So, like, they're a brewery and distillery, and, like, all their beers are bourbon barrel aged.
Really?
Yeah, all of them. Look at that bad baby right there. Oh, my word.
And Lexington, Kentucky, which is like right over there.
Yeah, it's not terribly far from us.
Or that.
Yeah. Okay, the head is beautiful.
I like the nice, rich copper color.
Yeah. Established in 1999.
The head has a nice color, but it's not very thick.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an ale.
It's not as tight and thick. Yeah, it's an ale. This is true. Let's see what the nose says.
I've had many of their beers, and they're pretty boss.
The nose says bourbon.
I'm not mad at that.
And it says beer, too.
Now, when he says it says bourbon, that's because we drink whiskey. We're in Tennessee. But to somebody that's not a whiskey fan, what you're going to smell, you're smelling that oak. You're going to smell that vanilla, the caramels, those things that we're just so used to as that's bourbon. There's a little bit of that toffee smell. So this was probably a charred.
It's getting toasty now.
It was probably a charred oak barrel.
It's opened up.
That had bourbon in it. So
now it's ready to drink.
Yeah. Fuck. That's real good, ain't it?
It's pretty
Shit,
good.
that's smooth. How's it that light and that complex?
Yeah, that is weird to me.
Well, I mean, it was probably like a blonde ale that they put in a bourbon barrel for who knows how long. And
That is so bizarre.
okay, I do have a studio audience.
Because
Seal
it
that.
is like really, really light. But that bourbon barrel flavor is not. It is as strong as it is on every other beer.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, I'm getting lots of nods from that.
This is pretty damn good.
I told you, everything I've had from them is boss. Like,
I wasn't so sure at first because it was so thin to start off with.
well, see,
And I'm thinking, is this another fake beer? But it's not. It just kind of, just like the aroma opened up,
yeah.
the flavor opened up.
Okay, a lot of bourbon barrel or barrel aged beers that people are getting used to tend to be the darker, heavier. Their porters, their stouts.
Whatever.
But
You had me at bourbon barrel.
Yeah, but these guys are doing a bourbon barrel ale, and it's an 8.2. That does not taste like an 8.2, does it?
There's a little alcohol zing on the back end.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm
It
saying.
lets you know
it
that
doesn't taste like a malt liquor.
It lets me know that it's more than 6.
Yeah, but it's not like a. It's not got that malt liquor.
Oh, no. No, it doesn't have a heavy boozy flavor to it. But it does let you know that there's a little bit more alcohol in that. I think it's like a warning shot across the bow.
Hey, want to know something else neat about that? This one is a 6-pack beer. That's not even a 4-pack at 8.2 bourbon barrel. They do 6-packs.
What? We'll get back to that question. So, do you have a favorite bourbon barrel or just a barrel-aged beer at all? You know, go down there in the comments and talk about barrel aging. Go down there and tell us what your favorite barrel age is.
I may have to go through my 700-something beers. 700 something videos. I may need to make a barrel-aged playlist. Somebody
comment it and he'll do it.
Yeah, I will. I'll turn it into a playlist.
But only if you comment.
It's just super weird that it's so light, but super complex. It's soft on your palate, but it's a fucking punch in the mouth.
Well, I think, like I said, because it's an ale, all that other stuff was kind of dialed back a little bit. and that whiskey zing got to shine through on this.
I like it.
I do too. I am pleased.
The toffee, the vanilla, the oak, nothing's really overpowering anything.
I think it's you're not caught up in a bold, rich flavor of a beer that you really get to taste the bourbon part.
I
don't think I've tasted it as much on any other beer than I have that one. Like, of all the barrel aged things, the only thing that really was strong with it, to where it shined over everything else, this one, and maybe those occultos, those things had a really strong flavor to them too. But yeah, most of it, there's so much rich, thick, robust flavor going on of this complex stout or a porter, like you were saying, that you don't get all the whiskey from it. But this is just like a light ale in there, so you
get a lot in this.
This is like chasing a whiskey with an ale.
And okay, here's one thing that's really neat. Why I picked these up when I went to one of my favorite little liquor stores in Kentucky. That all of my co-hosts like barrel aged beers.
Everybody likes barrel aged beers.
I hope so. Barrel aged beers are the bomb.
Who doesn't?
A bunch of my favorite local craft breweries do some barrel aged stuff. Barrel aged beers are I'm kind of tired of the super double triple monster over hopped IPA because
thank God.
I like malt. I like hops, but I'm saying it's getting okay, we've gotten to the point where it got to who can hop it the most. And I just kind of a little bored. Now I'm like, hey, barrel age it, rum barrel age it, bourbon barrel age it,
rye barrel age it.
Do not even bourbon, do a virgin oak barrel. I think those are more interesting to me than just, I put 14 kinds of hops in it, and now it's so bitter that 85% of the beer drinking public doesn't enjoy it. Now, and what's funny is 10% of the people that do drink it don't actually enjoy it. They just say they do. Because I know that happens a lot. I like hops, but there's a lot of people out there that I know don't like the hops, and they say they like it just because it's super hoppy.
The last one I had was so piney there was a raccoon in it.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was going to hang Christmas lights in it. But this, I mean, as you can see, I'm drinking it. So.
I really like this one.
I think this is fantastic. I enjoy the shit out of it.
It is so smooth to start. It's like a ramp. It's smooth to start off with, and then it's just bam, bam, bam. Zing of the bourbon.
Okay, and almost every barrel-aged beer I've ever had, it gets a little better as you drink it more. Mm-hmm. Because I think the flavors stack in your mouth, and it warms up a little bit. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, obviously we're enjoying this. If you're enjoying the video, hit me with a like. I really appreciate it. Lets me know you care. Lets Google and YouTube know that this was a good video, so they push it out to more people, so more people can learn about these breweries that I like, or just beers that I'm trying. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Ring the bell. You will get to see me and my co-host 3 times a week. We have a good time. Like to bring you guys with us. I will see what I can find to put down there in the description. You'll also find my merch links, my social media links, anything down there that I can find. Like we said, we'll talk to you about it down there in the comments. I'm ready to rate it. I think we know what's going to happen. Did you dig it?
Hell yes.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
A lot.
I got my studio audience shaking their head. Yes. Would you have another? Beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Please.
Would it go good with food? Absolutely, I think it would.
It would go good with food. I would not want to drink it with food. I would want to enjoy that all by itself.
Okay, there is one thing that I think people have missed out on this. I understand exactly what he's saying. This is perfect for just solo, but with the recent rise of the charcuterie board lately, some warmer cheese, like room temperature cheese and cured meats, this would be outstanding with.
He's right.
Okay. Does it have seekability?
Go look for it.
Yeah, I don't know how broad their distribution is. I literally find so many of them near where they are that I go up there to get these. Keep an eye out. I'm gonna have some more of theirs. I made myself a little mixer last time I was up there. But as far as I could recommend that you buy an entire 6-pack of these, but
Yes,
in the
please.
pick 6,
Half of it.
you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't get one of these.
You need to get 3 of those in a pick 6.
Honestly, this one, next
least
time I
2.
get it, I'll probably get 6 of them because all my friends like them. And if I've just got 1 or 2 in the fridge, they're going to fight over them. That's going to suck. Or I'm going to have them all drink before they get over. So, on a scale of 1 to 10.
8.
Okay. I'm at a 9. And the reason I'm at a 9 over an 8, and you don't realize how well priced these are. Yeah. The price point that I get them for is well worth. So,
8.5. I mean,
yeah. So there you have it.
But
folks.
I mean, it is more than a good beer. So yeah, it gets 8.
I like it at a
along.
9 because I actually get it at a decent price.
There you go.
I pay like $2.50 a piece for these when I get them split, and I pay like, was it like $14 for a 6-pack? Yeah, that's $15 for a 6-pack of 8.5% alcohol barrel aged beer. To me, is utterly fantastic. I'm super pleased. Now I have no clue what you'd have to pay for this in a restaurant or bar.
$12.
At least 7 minimum.
Oh no, that's a $12 beer.
Yeah, probably.
Anything that's going to be have that much alcohol content, and they're going to charge you like a full cocktail.
Yeah. Well, there you have it. Thanks, guys. We really enjoyed this beer. I've got more of these coming. And like we said, if you want to see a barrel-aged playlist, somebody say that down there. I'll make one.
Until your next beer adventure.
Cheers.